Alright, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'asham, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to all the Akim out there doing his work in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. This is 1 John 5, and I'm going to start at 1. But this is reflecting off of earlier when me and the brother was going over, brothers was going to Akim and was going over, about the laws of Yahawah not being grievous. This is 1 John 5 and 1. Whosoever believeth that Yahawah is Hamashiach, which means the anointed, is born of the Most High, and everyone that loveth him that begat loveth him also that it begotten of him. Let me reread that again. This is 1 John 5 and 1. Whosoever believeth that Yahawah is Hamashiach, that which means is the anointed, is born of the Most High, and everyone that loveth him that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him. Verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of the Most High, when we love the Most High and keep his commandments. So that's why we love our people. We love our people. That's why we go out there and we get on our people so hard, because it's love, man. This is verse 3, the point. For this is the love of the Most High, Yahawah, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Now, through the Spirit, I looked up that word grievous. It's an adjective. It means heavy, large, weighty, hard, difficult, toilsome. So it's not hard, to not eat pork. Let me go to an example. Leviticus 11. It's like 11 and this is Leviticus 11 and 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. So let me go back up to verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven footed and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that cheweth the cud. Ye shall not eat of them that cheweth the cud, or of them that divided the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof. He is unclean unto you. So he even gave us an example. He gave us plenty of examples on what not to eat. Exodus 20 and 14, thou shalt not commit adultery. This is Leviticus 20 and 10. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Never shalt thou commit adultery. But whosoever committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. So, commit adultery is a sin. You don't do that. Because in the scriptures it says sin is the transgression of the law. 1 John, I think that's in the same chapter. 1 John 2 and 3 or 3 and 2. Let me see. Yeah, 3 and 4. This is 1 John 3 and 4. Whosoever committed sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. So I'm not pushing out the vibration to keep the law, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the laws are not grievous. That's what I'm saying. As the scripture says, it's not difficult to not eat pork, to not eat these abominable things, man. It's not difficult to do that. That's all. That's my point. That's what I'm bringing out. And it's easy not to commit. Well, it's like I take that back, because this is an adulterous generation, man. You really can't tell if a woman has a man or not, a boyfriend or whatever. She want to call it wife, husband, whatever. You can't really tell in this adulterous generation, man. But his laws are not hard to follow, man. They're not heavy. They're not difficult. But what the law could not do, this is Romans 8 and 3. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, the Most High, sending his own Son in the likeness of sinful flesh, and for sin, condemned sin in the flesh. Because this body that we are living in, it is a body of death, a body of sin, a body that is subject and always gonna do the wrong thing. It's always gonna do wickedness. It's always gonna do some type of wickedness or sin, because that's this body of sinful. This is sinful flesh, as Peter said in verse 3. Sinful flesh, and for sin, condemn sin in the flesh. So this flesh that we live in is, this verse 5 really tells you, is for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit mind the things of the spirit. So when you in the flesh, you worry about the fleshly things. When you're in the spirit, you worry about spiritual things, man. But the point being of this lesson is, the edification of this lesson is the law of Yahawah Shema Shai is not grievous. So with that, man, I just wanted to dip a little more into it through the spirit, and I'm gonna say Shalom. Yahawah Shema Shai thumb to Akim out there doing his work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.